I have got literally 5 minutes to get up into my train. What is up guys, and welcome back to the channel. My name is Joe. If you're new here, please consider hitting that subscribe button and ringing that bell, turn on your notifications to keep up to date with all kinds of bodybuilding content right here on the channel. 2 days out now. It's getting very, very close indeed. And we are on day 2 of carb load, which is exciting, but honestly, the food yesterday was a challenge. And as you'll see today, it is a hell of a lot of food. Today is going to be a day of eating, taking you through all of my meals while I'm on the road traveling up to Wolverhampton ahead of the show on Saturday. Now this day of food is going to be like 4,600 calories, 800 grams of carbs. Yeah, it's a lot. And I'm just about to sit down and eat my first meal right now because I've got to get on the road in literally 5 minutes. Okay, so what we've got here is 150 grams of oats, 1 scoop of whey, and 100 grams of berries, 2 bananas, and 700 ml of water. Let's get into it. Okay, let's go catch a train. So we did make it onto the train with literally 1 minute to spare, so that was lucky. We are on the way now to Wolverhampton, so I've just been sat down doing a bit of editing, do a bit of new client sign-ups, which is exciting, so with the team. And in a second it will be time for meal number 2, which is actually going to be in 2 separate Tupperwares, just because I literally couldn't fit it into one. I need 500 grams of rice and 100 grams of chicken breast. Let's get it down. So we have just arrived at Birmingham, where I'm changing my next train to go to Wolverhampton. Honestly, I'm already feeling so full. Literally 2 meals down. I will probably split this next meal into 2 because, like I said, I just split all of them into 2 containers anyway. So I will likely have half of it on this next train and then half of it when I get to my Airbnb before I go and train. Just because that way I'm not going to be too bogged down with food when I go and train, and it also gives me something in a minute to keep me going, you know? So those will essentially be 2 separate meals now. But yeah, so the plan is get onto this next train, get some food down, and then once I get to Wolverhampton, I've actually got a bit of time to kill before I can check into the Airbnb, so I'll probably go do my food shop, then head over, get all settled in, and then figure out where we're going to go train for the day. Okay, we are in Wolverhampton. So now it's time to go into a food shop, which I will not be filming, honestly guys, just simply because I've got so much stuff that I need all the hands that I can get. But I'm going to do that now. Then I will get myself over to the Airbnb, and then we'll have a little tour around there once we get in. So I'll catch you guys in a second. And we are here in the Airbnb. I've just put all my stuff away because I wanted to get settled before I showed you what we're working with. Now I did get a bit of a food shop done, but because I just had so much stuff, I felt so encumbered. I only got half of the stuff I need for right now. And then before I eat my pre-workout meal, there's a little shop just around the corner. So I'm going to just find somewhere to put my bag down. Yeah, you can go there. I'm gonna head to that little shop and pick up the last bits that I need. But yeah, let's have a look. So we've got kitchen here. Just put all my stuff. That's my Peak Max H2O out, Fever, and my vitamin C. Still on 8 grams of vitamin C. And then the room that we were just in, living room. It's nice, it's got my works. Look at this, let's go some little biscuits and stuff. Got my laptop and my notepad set up there. But yeah, it's nice. So, like I say, gonna head out now to the shop, get some last bits, and then eat my, second half of my 3rd meal. And we will head to the gym. Guys, I totally forgot to film everything. My brain was just in go mode trying to find stuff. I did manage to get all the things I need, which is awesome. So I can relax for a bit now. Currently eating my meal. Just finishing off another 250 grams of rice and 50 grams of chicken breast. Following on from the 250 grams and 50 grams of chicken breast that I had on the train.
So now I'm actually just waiting for my Uber to come and get me, and we're gonna head to the gym. Like I said, don't know how they're gonna be about filming, but ideally I would like to try and get something for you. As soon as I've got this training session done, it's like, then I've done all the things that I need to do until tomorrow evening when I go to get tanned. So yeah, it's nice. I'm just gonna chill and finish my meal, and hopefully I'll see you in the gym. Okay, so we are actually back from the gym. I didn't manage to film anything while I was in there. Honestly, I think they probably would have been fine about filming, but I didn't take my tripod and it was absolutely rammed. And to be honest, I think I just would have felt a bit uncomfortable filming in a new gym full of people that I don't know. I just would have felt like a bit of a dickhead, to be honest. So I didn't film anything. Now it is time for my post-workout meal, which I saved just till I came home, just because, I was getting an Uber home and it was super quick. So this is what we're having. It is 2 bananas and a protein shake. And then pretty much straight after this, I will have my next rice meal, which will be 500 grams of rice and 2 eggs. And then it will be quickly to hop up in the shower, and it's time to shave my whole body. So that's going to be a challenge, especially like the backs of my legs and stuff, because Aya is not here until tomorrow. So it's going to be a solo venture, guys, and I'll let you know how I get on with that. But first, I'm going to do a little bit of editing and eat my meals, and then we'll get to that. That's the post-workout meal down, so I'm going to go and make my my rice and eggs meal, and then we'll get to eating that. I'm already so full, but I'm excited for tomorrow to be back to kind of normal amounts of food again, just so my stomach can have a bit of a rest before we then get on stage on Saturday. Well, now that that is all done, food is eaten, only one more meal left for the day. But before that, it is time to shower and shave, but the other way around. Okay, all showered, shaved, everything. It took me a hot minute, I'm not gonna lie to you. This is probably an hour and a half after I last spoke to you guys. So that means it's time for the final meal of the day, which is going to be another 150 grams of oats, 100 grams of berries, and I believe that's it. 2 bananas. I had to spread it out amongst 2 bowls because the bowls are just not big enough for what this meal is. So I think I will eat the blueberries one first and then move on to the raspberries one. I'm actually, do you know what? I'm not feeling crazy overfull like I did yesterday, which is awesome. So I'm actually really excited to get this meal down. I'm gonna put on some TV, see what's on, and then I'll give you guys a little catch up of the macros, the calories of the day, and see what's in store for tomorrow. And yes, I do have my Christmas pajamas on. What are you gonna do about it? Okay, cool. So total calories for the day are 4,602 with 203 grams of protein, 802 grams of carbs, and 50 grams of fat. This is much closer to what we wanted on the trial peak. I think on the trial peak, I ended up going about 20 grams over in protein and about 5 grams under in fat, something like that. Whereas this time we're only 3 grams over in protein and 10 over in fat. So it is much closer, and I believe the calories reflect that they're slightly closer to what we're looking for as well. And like I said, I don't feel unbelievably full, which is awesome. Because yesterday I was doing some posing for my coach after my final meal, And I literally was so full that like I physically could not like crunch my abs, or you know, I was trying to pull a vacuum in my front double or my front lat. Like anytime I tried to pull a vacuum, I felt like I was going to throw up, and it was just pain. So luckily I don't have that issue today. Feeling so much more revitalized from the carb depletion, and I tell you man, like the look is, I think, going to be really good. In terms of tomorrow's going to be a pretty chill day for me. Activity is being taken down to a minimum. I think a total of 5,000 steps in the whole day, and that's it. No training, no cardio, nothing. Just keeping my feet up, relaxing, staying nice and calm. And yeah, in terms of food, what we're doing, I was expecting to go back to base calories. We're actually doing a sort of mini carb load still, but it's going to be more than my base calories, but half of today. So you know what today was. But tomorrow is going to be 200 protein, 400 carbs, and 40 fat. So very similar structure to today, most likely, but just half the carbs. Still a lot, you know, 400 carbs for me is still a lot, but it's going to be a nice step back from today. And water is going to be 6 liters, which is down from the 8, but stopping drinking at 6 p.m. And so yeah, so tomorrow is going to be probably just take you through kind of what makes, probably be more vlog style tomorrow, because there's not going to be like a big thing to show you. I am getting my tan put on tomorrow, so we'll try and cover as much of that as possible. Obviously, I will not take you into the venue with me when I'm getting tanned, but you'll see a nice little before and after, and maybe we'll do like a little physique update or something once I've got my tan on, we'll see. But that is going to do it for this video, guys. Thank you so much for joining. I'm sorry it's been a little bit disjointed, what with the travel and then me just blanking and forgetting to film stuff halfway through and then not getting anything in the gym. But I really appreciate you guys coming along with me for the ride. So if you did enjoy it, please leave a like, drop a comment below, let me know what you thought of it. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and ring that bell to turn on your notifications. And I'll see you tomorrow.